Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Reata Horsemanship. I'm Luke Brown. I'm very excited to be with you here today on Training Tip Tuesday. The horse I'm about to ride right now, this is Higgins. He's a 10-year-old quarter horse that came to me for some sensitizing, getting him a lot softer in his mouth, throughout his body. He was real stiff, didn't know how to pick up speed and maintain that speed and get soft as well. He's also been kind of nervous out on the trail, so we're working on that on the urban and rural trails, and he's doing a great job. I'm really excited for where he's headed and what the great horse that he's going to be for his owner. And today for Training Tip Tuesday, I wanted to talk to you about rein length, the rein length of your Mecate reins. So any of you who use Mecate reins, you're gonna have to adjust those reins with every horse you have. And really, so if you have split reins, you just naturally adjust the length according to your horse's neck length. And if you have loop reins that don't adjust, I would recommend getting something else. Loop rein, unless you just have one horse that you ride all the time, then maybe loop reins that don't adjust are okay, or loop reins that don't adjust very much. Some loop reins will adjust some, but you want some reins that are adjustable if you're going to be riding different horses. And so one of the benefits to Mecate reins is that you can adjust them as long as you want. You can adjust them as long as short as you want. And so I wanted to tell you how I adjust my reins. I usually adjust them, pretty much every horse I have to adjust them a little bit. And what I do is I take the angle of the shoulder. So the angle of the shoulder right here, right at the shoulder and the neck junction, right where the shoulder blade attaches and where you can see that line right here. That's the shoulder neck junction, I call. And that's the angle that I want to look at. Now when I pick my reins up, so I put my Mecate reins over around my horse, and then what I'm going to do is I want to pick these reins up. I want the reins to go at about the angle of the shoulder right there, and then I want them to come up above the saddle horn. If they go at the shoulder, at the angle of the shoulder, and then go about right up above the saddle horn, if you can draw a straight line right to the top and the reins that reach there, that's about the length that I like to have my Mecate reins on the horses. So I'll be riding a horse a little bit later that has a lot longer neck than Higgins, and so I'll have to adjust these reins. And then I have a horse that's a lot shorter and is kind of high-headed and squatty and flexes a lot, and so these reins will have to get shorter for that horse. But I love the Mecate reins during training because I can adjust them very quickly, and depending on the length of the horse's neck and the shoulder as well. So I hope that helped. I hope you understood how to adjust those Mecate reins, because a lot of people will ask me, well, how long should I have my reins? And basically, if you pick up on your reins when you're in the saddle and you can pull all the way to your neck and they're still slack in those reins, they're too long. And I usually have them actually a little bit longer than some people do in regular just riding around without training, just regular leisure riding. And that's just because I like to have room to laterally flex. But I want to, when I'm sitting when I'm sitting on the saddle, I want to pick those reins up, and if I'm picking the rein up in the middle of the loop, I want to be able to just barely touch my chest right here. That's about the length, and then I get contact with the horse's mouth when the horse is nice and relaxed. So if I can do that, if I can get contact with my chest and the horse's mouth with the bit, that's about the length. If I'm going further than that, then I need to shorten that length. And if I can't get to my chest, they're probably too short. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Until next time, be thankful, live with purpose, live with passion, and as always, stay safe in that saddle.